real quick. Alright, so, everybody's, the settings that I'm going to be using, I'm going to show it over here just so you guys know I'm not cheating. Difficulty level is going to be a tiny bit more up. I'm going to lower the dino damage slightly, like that much. That's good enough, I guess. Structure damage is going to be okay. My player resistance... yeah, that's not bad. Everything here is going to be okay, except for the taming speed. That's going to be way up here. And the harvest amount is going to go up a single %. All of this stuff is going to be okay. Let's get rid of creative mode. Forces max dino to level 150, regardless of max. Wow. Disables downloading dinosaurs. Yes, actually, I'm going to make it realistic here. No tributes. Player versus environment is, like, useless. That's going to be useful. Admin logging? No. Yes, I am using it on computer and mouse, despite the fact I'm on PS4. So, let's see here. No. Yep. Now, what I do is my stats for animals go up mostly for only their stamina and their damage. But their weight has to be kind of up here if you want a good dino to actually be able to move around. Now, if I go down to player stats per level, so what I do is I bring most of this up a single %. So that's what I normally do. So. Torpid gets to go more. Oxygen gets to stay where it's at. The food, water, temperature, yes. Weight gets to go skyrocketed. Damage gets to stay the same. Character speed gets to stay the same, and the fortitude gets to go up that much. My experience multiplayers, generic is okay. Kills get to be a little bit higher. Harvest gets to be the same. Crafting is going to be about as much as that. Special is going to be that much. So it kind of goes in this direction. I also make the loot quality slightly better. Other than that, I also like to make it not possible for my character to experience hunger. I think it's over here. So I just kind of look around until I can find the, I think it's in general rules, yeah. The only thing I really turn off is, my character's food drain and water drain. Because that gets extremely annoying most of the time. I would create a dedicated server, but that lags a little too much. So we're going to jump into it. Now, as you can see, I've already started my little adventure going on there. Alright, it is loading. Alright, welcome. Welcome. Now, as you can see, I kind of just started this world. Because I'm dehydrated. I'm probably gonna die. No human being survives the first stage in this game. Unless you can find water and food pretty well in the beginning. So that's why I lowered the stats, because the stats that I'm using right now are good for beginner players and people who just want to experience the fun in the game. So we're just gonna go up here. I'm gonna see if I can find a water vat. Now, a water vat is just like a hole. Okay, it's like a water well kind of thing. The water slowly regenerates over time, probably from some unknown aquifer underwater. And you can use it, set up your base there. It's pretty much one of the most useful things in the game. So are those guys right there. This guy right here is one of the most useful things in the game, because he can collect a ton of metal. Alright, let's see if I can find an aquifer over here. Oh look, Jerboas. Oh look, that's something that's gonna kill me. Alright. Okay, Midlands 4. That sounds like a good area to be. Looks like a pretty safe area. I'll take that back. Let's see what's over here. I might not have to deal with hunger or water anymore, but I still have to deal with finding a proper water source. Is that a hyenodon? There's so many enemies in this, I swear to God. Wait, are these guys chasing me at all? I don't think they're chasing me. Okay, something that you actually have to be super careful about this is Caprosuchus in the pond areas here. Like, those guys, okay, those guys are like, you can deal with those guys, but you can't deal with that thing. Like, that thing will pounce on you and then tear you limb from limb. Kind of scary. That guy you don't want to deal with as well. I swear to God, if this is the easy... That's a Titanoboa. If this is the easy thing, or if this is the easy section, I think I'm gonna be screwed for a bit. Because who really wants to deal with that stuff? I don't need a campfire. Oh, can't afford a water skin anymore. So you want to save the stuff that has hide in it for later, because the hide costs a lot, and since this is primitive plus, you only get hide from Dilophosaurs and up. Like those guys, I believe you get freaking scales from them. That guy you're gonna get dead from, and pelts. Don't forget the pelts. Why is it so hard to start out in this game, I swear? Is it chasing me? No, sweet. You can normally tell when something's chasing you because it'll have music. And trust me, after a while, whenever you hear that music, it's just terrifying. It's not even fun to listen to anymore, it's just scary. See, now you can tell an area is not safe when the first thing they have is 2 Titanoboas that are staring you down. This place looks safe. I'm gonna go up here and see what's up. See if I get killed by anything dangerous. That rock's looking kinda sus. Normally I'd try to find a base, and then after I find an area where I can put a base at, then I start to, you know, get everything up. Most of the time that's not going to be always the case, but this is scorched earth, so the first thing you need to find is a good water source. Like, even if you don't need to drink, your dinosaurs do. I mean, you can get rid of them having to do that, but I like there to be at least a little bit of realism. This place just looks like a divot in the canyon. Huh. This place is probably not safe at all. If a jerboa... Like, even if a jerboa would happen to accidentally bump into me while I'm over here, here goes my chance of survival. The hell? Hello there. What are you? You're weird. Wait a minute. I remember this place. Okay, so I believe right about over there, or somewhere over there, there's... Ooh, water jug bug. Somewhere over there, in this general area, there is a water vat that is completely safe, that is completely safe, minus the, few raptors that are... I mean... Think about it, no matter where you go, you're always going to deal with raptors. Those guys are like the demons of the game. Like, those are the guys that if you sleep at night and you sleep good, you're going to get attacked by one of them. Like, if you can sleep like a normal human being in this game, then you're going to get attacked by a raptor. It's just a known fact. I don't want to turn on God mode, so I'm just gonna, like, not yeet myself off the edge of that. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. Ah, South 3. That sounds like a good area. Good, safe area. Let's find out if it's an area that'll instantly kill me. Oh, right off the bat, there's something that won't attack me here. Okay, so right off the bat, I just saw a Titanosaur tail. And there's a survival note right there, wow. That's pretty handy, actually. I wonder if it's a dossier. I'm still trying to collect the dossiers in this game, because, Whew, Rockwell note, I think, right? Decaya! Okay. For all my caution, I could have never prepared for this. Yesterday, the towers started flashing and glowing like a damn lightning storm. When I saw that, I saddled up one of our cats and went to find Raya as fast as I could. Within minutes, the ground was crumbling beneath us, like the land was trying to swallow Nasty whole. Once I swung Raya up into the saddle, I had to ride like a man possessed, our cat leaping across broken buildings as they slipped into the ground. Even then, we barely made it, but we're the only ones. I spotted Sasha hanging onto a ledge as we escaped, but I couldn't get to her in time. We're all that's left. Whoa, dude. This guy has a pretty nice journal. But Jesus! What the hell happened to this place? Like, I could see the bodies of huge creatures, but you'd think that's a T-Rex. Wouldn't really think much of it, would you? I don't think anyone would really think much of it. I mean, you see a giant dead body, what are you gonna do? Assume there's something bigger that wants to eat your buddy, or eat you like a double-wide surprise. So you want to stay away from that. As I said, raptors, the demons of the friggin' game. You want to avoid them like the plague if you can, because they travel in packs. Good way to get energy back up is to just quickly stop for a few seconds. That always gives you energy. I'm having a heat stroke right now, and I'm getting ready to die again. Seems like the south is a pretty safe area, minus the raptors. Again, try your best to avoid the freaking raptors like the plague. Also, try your best to avoid going in these places. Do you see that yellow right there? That place is a desert, and it's home to one of the most dangerous things in the game. Oh crap. Uh-oh, that's a problem. So again, another thing you want to do, try your best to get the bow as early on as you can. Get your bolas as fast as you can, and a stone hunting knife as well. Stone hunting knives are useful for more than one thing. They're not an attack weapon. When you kill something, they're used to collect extra hide off. You know, what I don't get is, how are you supposed to break a bone by burning? Like, I understand the dying of, the heat stroke part. Believe me, heat strokes are hard to deal with. But I don't get breaking your leg. Like, come on, man. Alright, restart. South 1. And that's a raptor. As you can see, wherever I freaking go, I can't escape the threat of a raptor. Like, come on, man. Just let me live. I don't want to deal with a free raptor. I don't want to deal with raptors. I just don't want to deal with raptors in general. I don't like taming them because they're way too tedious to knock out. And I do not like anything about them unless you're talking about their speed. Like, if we're talking about speed-wise, you might want to go for a Procoptodon. That and they're cute as hell. Who wouldn't want to ride one of those things? Found it. Okay. So this is what a water well looks like. Yeah, as you can see, press just E to drink it. I mean, I can't because I'm in, you know, I don't eat it, but you guys should know. So the first thing you want to craft is a stone pickaxe. But in our case, we need to get armor on as quick as possible. Ooh. Just lucky us that we found these berries that are also home to silk. Shut up. Jesus. Just so you know, eventually you're gonna get jump scared by one of those guys. And when you do, it's gonna be one of the most sad things you're gonna experience in life. Just gonna be minding your own business, enjoying life, and all of a sudden one of those things are gonna sneak behind you. You're gonna turn around, and it's gonna make that frigging noise at you. I just whistled. It's gonna make a noise at you, and you're gonna jump. Now the best thing you can do now is get shoes on your feet. But we can't do that. So we're gonna have to stick with hitting a tree for resources. Now we just run around and do this, and eventually we'll get a stone. And when we do, we open up our inventory, go to crafting, and realize that we still need wood. If I could move, that'd be great. Got wood. Boom. Got myself a weapon. Next up is to get myself an actual weapon. Now, these rocks will give you sand and everything but stone in Primitive Plus. Again, considering this is Primitive Plus, you should not be expecting to get hide or anything like that. It's gonna take years to get hide. Gotta work for that hide, boy. Okay, now that I have my inventory set up, let's go build a base. Everybody loves building bases. I mean, despite the fact that it's like the most annoying thing to ever build, but just don't talk about it and everything will be fine. Now, I understand everybody thinks this game is boring. And yes, I kind of agree with you, this game is kind of boring when it comes to the going back, going forth, going back, going forth aspect. But, it happens. You get bored, don't want to play the game for a few weeks, play it again for a solid month, stop playing it again. It just happens. I think the only game I haven't stopped playing and started playing and then stopped playing again is Call of Duty. Because with the Call of Duty games, it's either a hit or a miss. If you really think about it, right? It's either extremely good, like Cold War, or extremely bad, like Black Ops 4. Am I gonna get over there anytime soon? Come on. I'm almost there. A bow with 4 arrows. Sweet! That was really well. Alright. Upgrading my weight is probably going to be pretty important. Now, what should I get? 9 engram points, Jesus. Covered wooden cabinet. A limited amount of items. Lumber. I can craft lumber walls, just can't craft lumber or a lumber station. Fish is going to be practically useless. Stimulant is also pretty useless. I think really the only useful thing to get right about now would be narcotics. Oh yeah, and some boots. Because, fun fact, in real life, if you've ever seen a bald person sweat, steam comes off the top of their head. Because heat travels from the bottom of your feet up. So if you trap that heat in your feet, like wear shoes, it makes the heat, or it warms you up more. So if you're not wearing any shirt, just put on a pair of shoes. I mean, then again, you probably shouldn't do that, but you can. I mean, you'd be an idiot if you tried to, but you can. This place looks relatively safe. That's weird. That's just so you know, when you see an area that's 100% safe, something bad's gonna happen eventually. Like, if you stay near an area that has perfect weather, perfect setting, just perfect everything, and everything's super convenient, something super bad's gonna happen. Like, I remember, me and my brother were playing a center. Found this perfect area. There was nothing bad about it. It was just amazing. And then 7 Allosauruses came and killed all of us, and we had to, like, evacuate. Which, it's always fun when Allosauruses kick you out of your base. Just because you're not prepared enough to kill one of them. Oh my god, let me run, please. Here we go. Now we can get hide from animals. Level up. That's going into my weight. A big fence. Huh, I can get big fences. Sweet. A lumber station would be super useful if I had the wood for it. Lumber has about the same thing as wood walls, by the way. Oh, oops, I accidentally went all the way down to level 40-something. A primitive way of preserving meat and drying crops. Must use spark powder. That's kind of sad. Alright. Oh wait, I can just press 4 and it'll put it... No? Alright, let's build a base. Done. Base complete. Now we just need to make 8 more floors. And we need to build a lumber camp. Okay, so I need 100 fiber, 40 thatch, and 120 wood. Jesus. Okay, I can do that. So 100 fiber. I can do that, right? Now let's check my inventory. I have 171 fiber. Get some more thatch here. By the way, when I'm done with this, I'm going to stream some Call of Duty Cold War. Why do I have a heat stroke? You can tell if you have a heat stroke because if you look at the top part of my screen here, let's look at a dark surface. You'll see like these white. Yeah, see that? You'll see white kind of lines going through it. When you look down, for some reason, they're just not there anymore. Go into here. Now that that's done, I just need to get the bulk of the bundle here. Oh, that was the end of that tree. You get sap from trees in this game? Did not know that. Okay. Just so you know, if my screen starts to freak out, that's just because I'm doing it myself. I don't know why, but I have a very bad problem with doing that all the time on stream, doing this. Whenever I'm playing a game. Especially when it's on computer and mouse, because I'm on PS4. I'm not used to playing... Like, you can tell already that I'm not used to playing PC. Like, the PC setup and all, that's amazing. Like, I really love the PC setup that they got. I just don't like that I can't click out of it instead of, that I can't click out of it. Like, I'm fine with everything. Like, I can get used to this. I can get used to the mouse. And I'm kind of already used to the keyboard. I think it's just confusing for me because I've played PS4 so much that I've just gotten used to the controls. Can be crafted at a mortar and pestle or hand mill or alchemy table. Okay. That's good to know. Let's see, what do I need right now? Complete my set. And get some cementing paste. And, oh, why not? Get some wooden wall spikes. I need one more piece of wood and then I'm done. Inventory. Boom. There we go. I've got a little base set up. Now, I'm going to leave the stream here, and I'm going to go on and do a Cold War stream. And I'm going to be using the keyboard and mouse, so just bear with me, please. I don't want to be sacrificed just because I suck at keyboard and mouse. I'm already using it for Call of Duty, so I'm already going to be